Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sam Igawa gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This ought to be a fun one, Matty V. We're getting a chance to look at a guy right now that's having a breakout year. As a matter of fact, he's got a shot to be the NL Rookie of the Year. He's put it together quickly in a short period of time.
Stepping into the box, Peter Hobson. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Peter Hobson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
This is skied into short left center. Horner onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Carlos Almanzar.
Now batting, Carlos Almanzar. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
Settling in now, Clinton Raines. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch coming, here it is. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Swing and a miss. Boy, that thing's moving pretty good. 2 gone. So stepping in, Carmen Feliciano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here it comes. Struck him out. Jim Morris gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Nick Castellanos now. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Raines shading to his right. One down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Into the box, Nicholas Horner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. And that misses, ball one. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
The 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting third, the second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Coming to the plate now, J.C. Embry. He's a long ball threat, of course. Currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 32 now for the season. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
At the plate, Sammy Sosa, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 16 homers, and 46 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Count still at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. All even now at 1-1. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Rafael Diaz started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So now to the plate, Antonio Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 17 home runs and 74 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. To short, hit hard, scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Brian Tan.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Brian Tan comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Lawrence Gonzalez.
Standing in, Lawrence Gonzalez, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals to 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Jesse Padilla.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
First pitch on its way. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Almanzar is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Suzuki.
Digging in, Sito Suzuki. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Padilla stands at first with one out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Sanchez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting it, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Buckner comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's the ball.
The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Three and 0 now. From the belt, the pitch, and a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sum Igawa. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. Ground ball right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. So here now's the pitcher, Jim Morris. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
One ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Ground ball left side. He's got it. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
The batter number 22.
D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Peter Hobson is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Boy, that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Almanzar. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Palm ball there, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate now, Clinton Raines, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in now, Carmen Feliciano, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Sosa is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cubs 1.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Nick Castellanos at the plate now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Here it comes. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And a fine start to the inning for the Cubbies. It's a leadoff triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Into the box now, Nicholas Horner as he drives a liner to right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead and strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. In now, J.C. Embry as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Ready with the 2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sammy Sosa. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with one down. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Now the 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ben Zobrist will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Little chopper back to the mound. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Another look as they go home to first to get out of a tight spot. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready now, Rafael Diaz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. So far this season, Diaz has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And it's fouled away. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Diaz is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. Oh, got him swinging with the palm ball there, and that's the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Stepping into the box, Antonio Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Brian Tan. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Sosa will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. The next Cub up, Sito Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder, Sito
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Heading out towards shallow right. Feliciano will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Igawa.
Into the box now, Igawa. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Got to take your hat off to the pitcher right here. He's throwing a little pesky at bat at him right here. Could have easily just took 3 pitches and walked back to the dugout.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. At the plate, Lawrence Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's fallen off the table.
Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jim Morris.
Into the box now, Jim Morris. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Peter Hobson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh. 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 12. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Nicholas Horner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
So in now for Chicago, J.C. Embry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
1-1 the count now. He's ready. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa, and they're runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit softly to third. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Carlos Almanzar will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. in the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, with that single, he's now three-quarters of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
So now to the plate, Clinton Raines, and this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing two hits back to back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
To the plate now, Carmen Feliciano, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he popped him up. Corner onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with two runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Ready for another shot now, Rafael Diaz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is the right fielder. Into the bleachers and out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now 5-3.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down one, and with one swing of the bat, they're up two. What a turnaround in this one.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Willie Peralta, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 39, Willie Peralta.
digging in once again, Antonio Sanchez. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. Buckner in foul ground. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brian Tan.
Ready once again, Brian Tan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 5-3 Milwaukee. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Sito Suzuki.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Two-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Striding in once again, Ryan Buckner. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, and I think one reason he's still out there is to make this switch hitter hit from the right side, Matt. It's definitely his weaker side of the plate, so I think that's the matchup they're playing here.
Runner goes. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
The pitcher, number 39, Willie.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Manny Santos is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Manny Santos.
Adam Greenberg will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Adam Greenberg.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, number 12. No balls and 1 strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now that's popped up. Tan camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nicholas Horner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box, J.C. Embry, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 7th inning coming up. Milwaukee leads it 5-4. Billy Palmer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 25, Billy Palmer.
Now at the plate, Lawrence Gonzalez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Lawrence Gonzalez.
First offering on its way.
1 ball, no strike. Hey. 1-1.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Juan Soto will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Soto.
Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Peter Hobson. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
1 strike.
In there, 1-2 now. Bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos.
Now in the box, Carlos Almanzar. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They lead it 5-4.
7th inning, correct.
Sean Jackson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Sean Jackson.
Digging in, Sammy Sosa. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
The catcher, number 3, Padilla.
At the plate, Jesse Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
No balls and a strike to count. One out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Drilled to the right side, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman,
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, outside.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down.
the center fielder, number 24, Suzuki.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Sito Suzuki, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping up now, Ryan Buckner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. He's up with it. The throw. He's out. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Little will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Tan is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Standing in, Clinton Raines, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Little rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Digging in now, Carmen Feliciano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. A ball and a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Called strike 2.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tan is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Rafael Diaz.
Rafael Diaz will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Coming to the plate now, Antonio Sanchez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves one. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Darren Scandura is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Darren Scandura.
So striding forward now, Chris Tan, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And the pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So one gone here in the Chicago 8th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1. Now the pitch. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left as we are all tied at 5.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
At the plate, Nicholas Horner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Count is 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. 3-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
So coming to the plate, J.C. Embry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
1-0 the count. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. One and two now as that one's fouled off. One and two count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Ninth inning coming up, all even at 5 apiece. Digging in, Brian Tan. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Brian Tan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now at the plate, Lawrence Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Darren Dandura.
Bob Euchre will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Bob Euchre.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Two and 1. And that's in there on the high outside corner. 2 and 2 now. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. The Cubs with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the ninth. Matt Chavez enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Chavez.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Sammy Sosa. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Sanchez comes on now, and he has it, one down.
The catcher, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Now at the plate, Jesse Padilla. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Chavez, a 5'10" left-hander. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 1. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied 5-5. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Peter Hobson. First offering on its way.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike. Two and out.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Sosa is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos.
So standing in, Carlos Almanzar, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0 now. High fly ball out to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And would you believe it? It's a triple to give him the cycle. Carlos Almanzar just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, Matt. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool we got a chance to see some baseball history in this one.
Standing in now, Clinton Raines. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. The 0-1. Now the runner's on his way home. On the bunt attempt is popped up. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-4 ball game right here. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, ball one.
And it's fouled away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left unit, number 7, Rafael Diaz.
In now, Rafael Diaz. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you can see there. They're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
The 1-0 home. Fouled off. A 1-1.
2-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled off. High chopper over to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Brewers 6 and the Cubs 5. David Mendoza enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Freddie Santiago will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Santiago.
And this is low, ball 1. The average coming in at 266. 6 home runs, 39 driven in. Now the 1-0. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it. As you talked about, 6-game hitting streak so far.
Into the box now, Ryan Buckner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. To the plate now, Chris Tan. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, behind the back. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out.
Up next to the pen, Noah Fielder.
Theodore Park comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 17, Theodore Park.
Number 12 will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Here's the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sanchez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just one out.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Ready for another chance? Nicholas Horner. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Popped him up. Gonzalez is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Now to the plate, J.C. Embry. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Ronnie Wickert takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 0, Ronnie Wickert.
Jason Kipnis is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Striding in, Antonio Sanchez.
Leading off for the Brewers, the center fielder, Antonio.
Here comes the first pitch. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So digging in now, Brian Tan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
0-2.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the 11th inning is not going to plan here. There are 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Lawrence Gonzalez, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a screwball that misses, and that'll even the count at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So nothing happening this time around. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Sammy Sosa. First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So striding in, Jesse Padilla. A winning run is at first base. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, what a stop. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Ben Zobrist. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch.
No ball. 1 strike.
0-1 pitch coming. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
One strike.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hobson is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Cubs are down quietly. This game remains tied at 6. Kevin Egbert will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 50, Kevin Egbert.
In there, strike 1. The average coming in 257. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball.
2 strikes.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program in the kitchen with Scott Rohde will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Next for Milwaukee, Peter Hobson. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Next to Milwaukee, the third baseman, Carlos Almanzar.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Carlos Almanzar, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Weird, still tied 6-6. Roger Baez will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Jimmy Grimes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jimmy Grimes.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 delivery.
Oh.
And it's 1-2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The first baseman, number 34, Jason.
Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to right field. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now to the plate, Chris Tan runs up and gets this one down. And that's the second out.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Stepping in, number 12. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Comes set, the 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they're going to walk off here with a 7-6 victory.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, he might be a little disappointed that he didn't complete the cycle, especially since he got 2 of the hardest ones out of the way. No double this time, but all in all, still a great offensive performance.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Chicago earned home victory number 50 on the season. Ronnie Wickert wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score.